Woohoo! Let's Talk About the Music is starting.
What is Let's Talk About the Music, and why are you so excited about it?
It's a podcast with controversial talk and a global mix of music.
Oh, cool. How and where can I listen?
Just go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com and click follow to be sure to get all the info about the bands that are playing and see their music videos. Then click on Spreaker or iTunes to listen live and even chat with other listeners and the host herself.
What day and time is Let's Talk About the Music on?
Every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to midnight Pacific Standard Time.
I think I'll tune in. Thanks for the info. It's time once again for another episode of Let's Talk About the Music with your host, Shells. Now, let's get to the music. Music.
About the Music, episode 16. We have a treat for you tonight. We got the band that I roll with, Sweet Geek League. Before I introduce the frontman of the whole thing, I got my one and only talented voiceover, Ty the Voice Guy.
Yes, I am.
And my boss, Floyd McFeely from Super Geek League. Hello, Floyd.
Hello.
Yay!
Hey, before I start, are you any relation to Mr. McFeely?
Speedy delivery?
Yes, sir.
There might be some correlations there.
I just needed to know, man, because I dug that man. That guy was awesome.
He was a good egg, for sure.
He was top notch. And you know what? Always got the mail there. Speedy delivery, man. Always.
Absolutely. Always on time.
Well, let me know when you when we should. Let's ask him some questions. How's that sound?
Yeah, let's go forward because for the past 4 years, I've been rolling with Super Geek League, and everyone's been asking me who and what is a Super Geek League because everyone is kind of scared to go to the shows that we perform. So this is our chance to actually get to know who and what the Super Geek League is. So go for it, Floyd.
Who and what? Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to go with the 10-pound hammer here. Okay.
Absolutely.
Bring it on, Thor.
Well, we're Super Geek League. We call ourselves an action-adventure circus experience comprising of a 12-piece band performing original live music. It also coincides with live theatrical circus performers and special effects and theatrical antics, all combined into a fun and raucous good time, into a live show. We do our indoor venue show that we call Crash. That's basically comprises of a full experience from the time you walk into the door until the time you leave, fully engaging, fully immersive. And we also do some production stuff on a large scale. And we also do our outdoor festival show called Buster Dizzy, where we do sort of the big festivals and hosting our own stage and with all our great fire effects and wonderful performers and crazy live show. So that's it in a nutshell. It's about the best I can describe it.
You know, I really like. I was reading this article that Pixie Shells sent to me, and I really like the way you were described in this article when you were down at the Kook Club in Vegas as the Guerrilla Performance Art Group, dude. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, that there's a long sordid history of how this all came to be. I've been performing for many, many years. Probably longer than most of our performers have been alive, which is scary. But I did a lot of street art. I did a lot of busking. I did a lot of strange and unusual things. The Gorilla Clown Troupe Kook Club. We did stage sort of social jamming, and we did events, etc., to go out and just stir up the pot, so to speak. The one in particular in Vegas. Friend of mine who actually was a Cirque du Soleil performer, Heroes, was attempting to break the world's highest stilt walk record with 60-foot titanium stilts at Fremont Street, and he was doing it for Ridley's Believe It or Not. And he talked to me, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to need some support," because he didn't have any safety harnesses. So he asked me if I would come down there and basically have one of those big, some safety, some blankets or some sort of contraption in case he fell, and just kind of be his support. Yeah. So we took a whole RV full of clowns all the way down there, drove all the way through, got there, and come to find out that his stilts got ran over in transport. And they got damaged, so he was no longer able to do that. So we spent about a good 3 days just terrorizing Vegas and shot a bunch of film and did a bunch of skits and all that stuff, and basically took over Fremont Street. And it was cool, though, because we got into every club free.
Yeah.
I got to see.
I got to say something real quick. I'm sorry. You said a RV full of clowns. Now, I know a little mini car you can stuff 37 clowns in. How many freaking clowns can you get in an RV?
Well, I think we had about, maybe 15 clowns in an RV.
Yeah, right on.
And we actually, it's even funnier because we took some strange hallucinogenic on the way down, and that was not a really good idea since everyone started tripping on the way down there. And of course, everyone was hallucinating clowns, which everyone was clowns, so that got really interesting for 23 hours.
Dude, that is so groovy. That is so groovy.
Yeah, that was like our fear and loathing in Las Vegas for real.
I actually lived in Vegas off and on for 7 years, and DJ'd at a couple clubs down there in the late '90s, early 2000, and I really enjoyed it down there. And Club Paradise was one of them, and then there was one right on the Strip. I can't remember the name of it, but I was always impressed. They had the girls dancing in the hanging cages.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
and
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you where we were, or what clubs we were in. All I know is I got tossed off a stage with, there was a Prince impersonator, and we got up there and hijacked his set, and we got tossed out by the biggest bouncers I've ever seen in my life. So that was kind of funny to watch clowns get tossed out of this building, landing on the street. That was definitely a good one.
They don't have to be a star. Get these clowns off my stage.
yeah, pretty much.
And that's what I go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
I've actually found the biggest. Oh, this is going to be fun. I've actually found the biggest bouncers in the world are in Vegas. By the way.
Yeah, they're large, definitely. Especially when you're full on clowning. That's always fun. Definitely interesting adventure. We're actually going to be returning to Vegas in June to play Hempfest, which is going to be interesting. So we'll be we'll be playing with Snoop Dogg and Too Short and Afro Man and Guar and a bunch of other Sublime. Yeah, so that should be really interesting. They're just like, bring the whole thing down here. We're like, are you sure? That will be good. So that will be a great return to Vegas. I always like being there.
What is your main talent in Super Geek League? I mean, besides from what I've read and what I understand, you've kind of brought everybody together. But what is your main talent being in Super Geek League?
My main talent?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, I created all the music. I wrote all the music. I create all the characters, do all the designs, I do all the booking, majority of the designs.